Hey there, tubers. Mr. Middlefinger's back. Haven't made a video for quite a while. Been not so much on social media, I suppose. But I'm making this because I've come out to my friend's cabin, out in the woods, and there's no internet, there's no nothing. I just got myself and my book and my shotgun for company, and I'm smoking a bit of the last of this Sam Gowith Bothy Flake. As you can see, I'm holding the camera by hand. No selfie sticks here. Just going to turn you around to show you where I am. So that's my buddy's house right there. I'm staying in this here cabin. I'm just looking after it while he's up in Scotland. He's the very happy owner. He and his lovely wife Ruth and their two little boys are the very happy owners of all of this woodland that you see here behind me. It goes right back over the hill there. It's about 27 hectares, something like that. There's a little boy swing set in the garden, and yeah, and I'm just chilling here, looking after their cabin for them, keeping an eye on the place while they're away. Gonna shoot some squirrels, which are causing huge damage to the trees, and I'm going to zero in my rifle tomorrow, because I've got a new type of ammunition for that, for deer, that I haven't had a chance to use yet, so I'm going to try and practice with some of that on a zeroing target tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm sitting here smoking my corn cob, my Bothy Flake, last flake of the Bothy Flake, in a Bothy. How about that? Quick review of the Bothy Flake. I bought this tin right here about, well, I don't know, 8 months ago. That's all that's left. And I have to say, I'm not overly enamoured with the Sam Gowith flakes. Geez, they cut the fucking things as thick as a brick or a paving slab, you know, and they're always so moist that they take a lot of drying out, a lot of prep to actually be able to smoke them. So this tin here, I've pretty much left. I opened it about 8 months ago when I bought it. I smoked a flake, tried to smoke a flake, but well, geez, it didn't stay light at all. Oh yeah, sporting my Missouri Meerschaum cap, of course. Represent in the UK. Yeah, so I tried smoking it 8 months or so ago when I bought the tin, and I didn't really get on with it, to be honest with you. I didn't really care for it. I mean, the flavour's okay, but to be honest, there's better stuff out there. And the thing with Sam Gowith flakes, they're just so fucking thick, meaty, that they're just a bitch to try and prep and light and everything else. So, you know, there's, in my opinion anyway, it's not that great. I mean, flavour-wise, it's okay. Flavour-wise, I suppose, well, what can you say? It's pretty much very Latakia based. There's supposed to be a bit of some sort of peaty whiskey in there. I tell you what, the thing that I really liked, the idea about this baccy here, is that the little picture on the front there, that is the Bothy, that the Caervaig, if I've pronounced that right, and from our Gaelic cousins, I'm sure they'll correct me, the Caervaig Pipe Club, that's where they meet. And basically, to join the Caervaig Pipe Club, you've got to make the pilgrimage to this Bothy on, I believe, the west coast of Scotland, in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's like right out in the middle of fucking nowhere, and it involves a long hike, I believe. You can't drive there or anything like that. So, oh, and I'm drinking some of this shit right here. Wildwood West Country Scrumpy. Organic, pretty good stuff. Belter. Yeah, so I love the idea of this Pipe Club tobacco with this sort of beautiful idea behind it, this beautiful history of this tramp out to this Bothy on the windswept western coast of Scotland. And I love the outward bound sort of adventurousness of it. But actually, meh, you know, I've smoked better. And I have to say, Sam Gawith just fucking sort it out, man. You don't need to make your flakes. I tell you what I've noticed about Sam Gawith flakes right here. Look, it's the only tobacco I've ever bought where you get a Sam Gawith flake. It might be Fire Dance, it might be 1792, which is actually one of my more preferred ones. But there's one thing you notice about Sam Gawith flakes in the tins right here. You see that black at the top? I'm not sure if you can see that on this camera. These just up here in the corner. That's rust. That's rust, and that is rusty when you open the tin. And I find that with pretty much all Sam Gawith flakes, is that when you open the tin, they're rusty inside. That is not good. That sort of pretty much illustrates there's far too much moisture in there. That's just sitting in the tin, rusting it away. And you know, maybe they need to make their tins out of something, you know, more rust-proof. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, as far as the backy goes, it's okay. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to prop you on my knee here for a moment. Nope, on my lap, there you go. You're close to my naughty bits. After 8 months in an open tin, that's pretty much been about the first time I've been able to smoke this. I've given quite a few of the flakes away, to be honest, in various sort of trades and things like that, but I've not really smoked that much of it myself. And in fairness, I don't think I'd bother buying it again. But there you go. That's my tuppence. I'll stick to my Germain Special Latakia flake and any number of other things to give me my Latakia fix, which are just better quality in my opinion. So there you go. Anyway, take it easy, tubers. Mr. Middlefinger was just popping in to say hi. Hope you're all doing really good, and I'll look forward to uploading this in a few days when I get back into civilization. Ta-ta.